Hi Seahawks, and welcome to Port City Spotlight. I'm your host, Mikaela Fleming. I hope you had a safe but exciting Labor Day weekend. Last week, I promised that this episode would be magical, and I wasn't lying. I invited some special guests into the studio today to talk about a performance company located here in Wilmington. Let's check it out. I'm here with Wilmington's performance troupe, Fairy Tales and Dreams by the Sea, which is one of my favorite performance troupes in Wilmington, and it is Wilmington's perfect pick for all your princess party needs. Guys, thank you so much for coming in today.
And thank you for having us. We're so excited to be here.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I want to know, how did Fairy Tales and Dreams by the Sea begin?
Well, it actually started after I returned from an internship at Disney World, and I decided to bring the magic back to the Wilmington area.
So, how do you feel Fairy Tales and Dreams by the Sea contributes to Wilmington's culture?
Well, through all the events that we're participating in, we're able to have families coming with their children, bringing friends along. So not only are they increasing those family ties, doing a fun activity together, but then also they're meeting other families and other children and then building more strong relationships throughout the community, making new friends.
Can you tell us about some of the events that Fairy Tales and Dreams by the Sea performs at?
Of course, we love to take part in Storytime by the Sea every year, and this is our third season actually doing it. We just completed up our program this evening. Storytime by the Sea is a program down at the Curie Beach Oceanfront Park where we do storytelling, games, and crafts all throughout the summer. Around Halloween time, we're especially busy doing events such as Trick or Treat Under the Sea with the aquarium, Haunted Library. We do a lot of work with the New Hanover County Library System, which we love.
Yeah, awesome. Well, can you tell me one of your favorite stories?
Oh, my favorite story, absolutely. It has to have been whenever we helped a family that was going through a really difficult time with two of their children, a Make-A-Wish family. And Snow White actually was there with me. And we were able to surprise both of the children with a wonderful afternoon of princess activities and fun games.
What's one of your favorite memories with Fairy Tales and Dreams by the Sea?
One of my favorite memories has to be whenever we were able to take part and do a surprise event for a Make-A-Wish family that had two precious princesses that were going through some really hard times. So Snow White was actually there with me, and we were able to surprise the family and do some wonderful princess art, an afternoon of fun and games with the kids, and it was such a magical, magical afternoon.
Exciting. And I know you wanted to have a little shout out to the UNCW students about a princess opportunity, perhaps?
Of course, we're always looking for more princess friends, and so if you think that you have what it takes to be one of our princess friends, please contact us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, guys, you've heard it here. Fairy Tales and Dreams by the Sea, bringing magic to Wilmington all over. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
All right, guys, this has been Port City Spotlight, spotting the life in your city. Let's spotlight some of the exciting events coming up this weekend. This Saturday, Hourglass Studios is hosting a summer showcase concert at Ironclad Brewery. This concert will feature 8 local Wilmington bands, including Groove Fetish, Stray Local, Elephant Convoy, L-Shaped Lot Duo, Imperial Blend, Brothers Egg, The Scoundrels Reunion, and The Mid-Atlantic. This show starts at 2 p.m. and will go on long into the night. Tickets are only $10, and all CD sales will go towards the New Hanover County Schools Arts Education Program. The show is 21 and up. Has the famous Wilmington heat been bringing you down? Well, stop thinking about yourself and think about how your dog must be feeling, and take them to Wilmington's annual Pooch Plunge. Legion Stadium at Carolina Beach is opening their swimming pool to dogs of all breeds. Sorry, no humans allowed in the pool. Monday morning, head over to the Wrightsville Farmers Market for local vendors offering fresh produce, flowers, crafts, herbs, bread, and other baked items. There will also be vendors selling dog treats, so you might as well reserve this weekend to pampering man's best friend. If you're all about that jazz, make your way to Bailey Theater Park downtown for their live jazz night. Jazz lovers should bring their instruments and spectators their lawn chairs. I took to Twitter this week to answer your questions. This question comes from @AaronUdona. What's a good place to go / thing to do for a date that's not the typical dinner and a movie? Well, Aaron, I think couples should definitely take into consideration the fact that we live at the beach. The beach is a perfect place for a date night, especially later in the evening when it's less crowded. I suggest taking your significant other to Wake and Bake Donuts at Carolina Beach and then sharing a half dozen, or a dozen if you're feeling dangerous, while watching the sunset on the ocean. Bring a blanket, some music, and a famous Wake and Bacon donut. I'm excited to share one of my favorite performance venues with you next week. Here's a sneak peek from my episode spotlighting Grinders Coffee House and my interview with UNCW senior and musician Kevin Earl.
Hi, I'm Kevin Earl. This song is called Anything Goes.
That's all the time I have this week. I hope you enjoyed learning about fairy tales and dreams by the sea and are looking forward to next week's episode and musical guest. Until then, I'm Mikaela Fleming, and this has been Port City Spotlight, spotting the life in your city.